Okay, yo, it is the 10th of September. Pretty good day today. Made 250. I was up about, I think, 320, but then took 2 losses and stepped away. So, yep, let's just get straight into it and go over what I saw and what happened with today. So, initially, looking at the day, we were coming up into this hour and 15 minute, and I knew that when this I know that when this gets disrespected, we're going to go seek the highs. But for now, when we're in this area, I'm most likely going to be looking for shorts. So, start of the day, I took a loss initially, and then took a nice trade afterwards to make back the profit and more. So, I think here, let me actually look at my journal to why I took that specifically. Okay, so we had then SMT here, and we're in this fair value gap, and we ran through a bullish. So if I zoom in here, yeah, so I think I took this SMT sweep, ran through this bullish fair value gap, entered short, tight stop, and then got stopped. So I was like, okay, now I'm waiting. We come up, sweep liquidity, SMT. Now we got double SMT. Sorry, I'm just looking at my fucking journal at the same time to try and work out exactly what my mindset was. Yeah, I can actually just see buy side swept, SMT, right, nice 2 minute, got run through. I treat it as an inverse. I scale in here, I scale in here. Here's my executions. So executions there, executions here, and rode this all the way down. One of my better trades, which made me about, I think I was down 80 here, then all this, I think maybe up 350 maybe. So yeah, that was really nice. I was just targeting some of this low resistance liquidity on the way down, but I knew it was going to be a hard sell-off. Then I stepped away, went to the gym, came back around here. Then we had this big push up while I was at the gym, and then tagging this buy side level, and then actually getting above the hourly fair value gap. Now, I want to make this into a TikTok clip because this is how you stay profitable and how you manage risks. Because people think once you're in a position, like, you know, stop loss or take profit hit, and you shouldn't take partials or you shouldn't take off too soon. That is the biggest load of bullshit I've ever heard, literally. You're constantly being fed information. So why, if you're being fed new information that your trade isn't going to work, do you keep it on? Besides ego and, like, you're just wanting, or you want to get lucky. Like, you need to take the information you're given and then directly apply it, literally in that second you're in the trade. And literally doesn't take, for my strategy at least, it doesn't take much for me to flip my bias. So, sell side swept, in the bigger fair value gap, big push up with big displacement. I'm zooming in, I'm waiting for something to get disrespected. There was I think a 3 minute, was there? Yeah, had this 3 minute fair value gap here, which got disrespected, so I was like, yo, I'm gonna enter on the retrace to that, so that's this here. Broke through it, entered in, I'll show you the execution. So I entered in here, and I took it off at this high because on ES at the time, which was this fair value gap here. Wait, hold up. Where is it? Am I bugging? Oh no, sorry, it was a 2 minute, wasn't it? Why can't I find this? Yeah, so it's all kind of in this area actually. So we made the high here. Notice how we didn't swipe this liquidity. And then we disrespect. Let me zoom in a bit. Interesting. So in my journal, I have it written taken off because of the 3 minute, but I thought that was something else. So it's annoying I can't actually, because also the times don't line up. So when I took this loss, that was at a different time to when this NQ trade happened. So basically, I don't know how the fuck I did it. I didn't journal how I exactly did it, but you need to learn that if a position is going to turn against you, take it off, and that's what happened. I took it off before I get stopped out. Yeah, I think I'm gonna add in my journal for tomorrow. That if this happens again, I'm gonna also journal the process of taking off the trade and why. Because I talk about why I took the trade, but not necessarily always why I exit. Because kind of it's just it's kind of in the moment I just see it and it's like I don't like this, so I don't keep it on, and I don't really consider it a win or a loss. I just take it off. But yeah, that was adding a little bit more profit to that. For some reason it says it says I had a long from here to here, but I haven't got it drawn in, which is weird. So I think this must have been in my other account where it's not the real money, because normal trades which I make on this account, I'll put it on the chart. So that might potentially would have been a backtest trade, which I'm not going to go over. Then I took some trades on ES and I got stopped out on 2 losses, so then I stepped away. So salsa taken. Notice we didn't sweep these highs, so this is low resistance and this is the draw. Sweep liquidity, big push up, running these imbalances. I'm expecting this to be the high. Notice how my first take profit was about 1 or 2 ticks away from hitting, but that's chill. I'm not worried about that. And then run and got stopped out. Then I was like, right, this stop rate, if we're going to go back here, I need to see this 3 minute get disrespected. Notice how when you've got overlap trades, I mean technically you could also use the 1 minute for this example, but it can be a bit booky. When I saw this 3 minute didn't hold, I knew we were going to sell off. Sold off. I was expecting these lows. I wanted to catch a nice little scalp. Saw this 2 minute fair value gap. Yo. SMT, big displacement down. I jump in again away from my TP by 4 ticks. Gets reversed on. And then I 2 losses step away. So so 2 losses here. Loss in the morning and still up 250. That's what good risk does. Actually, technically, yeah, up 250. That's also upping my size as well, because I've now upped my size from minimum is 2 micros, maximum is 5 micros, and just keeping this consistent, keeping losses small. I think my biggest red day, and thing is, I'm not like hiding from losses. I'm perfectly fine with taking losses because I don't concentrate on the money side of it. It's just making sure that the risk and the habits were in the correct place. I really want to know, because the reason I took the offer, I was going to make a TikTok, and I really want to find why. This is so hard looking back. I need to watch, because I was streaming it, which is lucky, so I can just literally rewatch what I did. But I want to do a TikTok on having new information is so important, especially when you're if you're trading ICT or anything, which is not looking at support and resistance type shit. Like it's stuff which it's confluences which will happen like in seconds. It's important to know that if you're using anything which is constantly new information and not like a previous zone or whatever, that your buyers could literally flip. But anyway, pretty quick run through. Let's just go. What's tomorrow saying? Is tomorrow CPI in it? Yeah, tomorrow's CPI in the morning. And I'll get up, trade. I'm at the gym around here. This might work perfectly with my schedule, which is nice. Let's go over the draw for tomorrow. So first of all, we're in this daily fair value gap. And let me just, fuck that, I don't like that at all. Yeah, there we go. There was also actually a daily inverse over here, but I wasn't really factoring in once we ran through the 4 hour, which was here. So here's my buy side draw, and my second draw here. Let's go into the hourly drawing tomorrow. So we've built up so much low resistance liquidity here. So all this is low resistance, so I expect this to be taken out at some point. I know there are a few SMTs, I think, but yeah, my bias for now is going to be these highs. 4 hour, we run through this 4 hour fair value gap, so I expect this to be the draw. This daily looks like it's not holding as well. Down to the 15-minute. So if we don't take this in the overnight session, then I'll be looking for some longs. No, buy side has just been swept here. But if we do take an overnight session, I'll be looking for some shorts. But yeah, so draws higher. Let's put in this. I quite like this 15-minute here. We'll see where we are tomorrow. See if ES has the same draw. Yep, that's consistent with being bullish. Got this nice daily. Again, first draw, second draw. The reason why it's not this high is because these highs are so close together. Most people are going to put their stops here, not here. So we're respecting this daily, just disrespected this 4 hour. I expect the draw to be higher now. Market opens at 8. Noticing we do have this SMT right now, but I don't think it will hold, but we could do. Here are our sell side levels. Interesting, is there an SMT? Yes, this low got swept, whereas in here it wasn't. Obviously this buy side level, I'm not going to draw it in as the SMT purely because I'm not worried about it right now. So by the time I come back tomorrow, either it would have played out the SMT or it wouldn't have, so I'm not bothered. Again though, draws is the high. We are in this hourly fair value gap, which I haven't really broken above it, but I expect this move to break through it. The 15-minute, we have a 15-minute fair value gap here. So again, I think this should be taken overnight, potentially this as well. If not, I'll look for some shorts. If it doesn't get taken, and we just do something like this, I'll be looking for some manipulation to then go seek buy side. But yeah, pretty good day. Keeping a good mindset with the habits, making sure that I'm doing everything that I need to do. So what did I do right for the day? Stuck to my position sizing, didn't over leverage, didn't over trade, stepped away when I needed to. Recognize some pretty good models today. I'm trying to get these TikToks out. I'm actually going to try and, after I've had my dinner, I'll try and, I've got some old content I'll try and get out. But yeah, pretty good day. What did I do wrong? Well, I think there was a few things that I could have done better with my exits, which I need to revise and go over. But all in all, it was pretty good. I need to, stay consistent. That's the main thing. It's only Tuesday, whole week ahead. Continuing to, the numbers are going to start getting bigger now. Now we've upped the size a bit. It's hopefully going to lead to more bigger days, but also I need to accept that the red days automatically will be bigger. So, instead of losing like $30, $50, it'll be more like $80, $100 to $120 probably. So, yeah, but that's fine because the money for me isn't really a thing which I'm worried about at all, to be honest. But it is going to take getting used to because the way I do risk and stuff, I've got personal. So, for example, I have 2 losses, I step away. That isn't a quantitative thing, that's just 2 losses, so it can be any sort of size. But obviously, if it's fucking 2 $500 losses, I'm going to blow the fucking account. So, I have restrictions which I need to, which I need to kind of work out. But yeah, I am trying to be more picky as well with trades. I really just don't like over trading. It's really not nice when you're up and down and up and down. It's not healthy, and it's not how you should trade. You should just be observing and just waiting for the market to do its thing. Which I think I did do well today. Actually, I waited, applied good risk. Was this? Yeah, it was. Okay. Yeah, so I think that's everything for today. News tomorrow, CPI is going to be a bit volatile, which is good. So I'll probably get some decent action. I'll be trading live in the morning and in the PM session as well. And yeah, I think that's pretty much everything. I'm planning on potentially next week making these videos way more in depth. Instead of being like sub 20 minutes, they'll be about 50 to an hour of really going through everything, the entry, the exit, the model. Because the more that, this is just a journaling thing for myself to kind of be held accountable. But also once I start doing these TikToks, it's going to gain more traction to the channel. So I want it to be as educational as possible, as well as me also journaling at the same time. So yeah, expect that. I think that's everything.